I wish the trailers didn't show any dinosaurs. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about The End of Oak Street. The movie stars Anne Hathaway, Ewan McGregor, Maisie Stella, Christian Convery. It's a sci-fi adventure. It's only an hour and 40 minutes. They get right to it in this movie. Like I said in the beginning, the trailer shows that it's dinosaurs. But let's set the scenery. We follow the Platt family. It is like the 1980s. I think it's 1982. Greg and Denise are husband and wife. Then you have Audrey and Brian as the children. It's a suburban family. We meet them at a block party. So you just see all the neighbors. They're not important. These are the only real important characters. And you just see them communicating with each other, and you can see the strife in the family. There's a disconnect between husband and wife. They're arguing, and then the kids are picking up on it, like mom and dad is arguing. Do you think they're gonna get a divorce? There's a lot of issues, and everybody has their own thing. So like Denise is writing a book about the family that she kind of wants to leave. Greg doesn't have a job. He's doing pizza deliveries. He had his other job, but then he got fired from that job. Audrey wants to go to a certain school, doesn't think they can afford it. And Brian threw a stick at a kid on a bike, and the kid fell and broke his arm. And now that kid's brother wants to kill Brian. So everybody has their things, right? And then one night, there's this flash of light, and all the power goes out. And they think it's lightning. And they're like, all right, we're just going to stay together. In the morning, we'll figure everything out. They wake up, the dog is gone. Now the parents are like, all right, we're going to go find the dog, but stay in the house, kids. And as they go out, you hear the sounds, and everybody's looking around like, what's going on? And they set up the camera very nicely to see other people in the neighborhood just going about their business, going about their day. So one guy gets in his car, goes off like he's going to work. And then a few minutes later, he comes rushing back to the house, runs in the house scared. And you're like, okay, what's going on? And it would have been cool not to see the dinosaurs in the trailer, to just be like, what's going on in this neighborhood right now? And each member of the family kind of discovers it on their own as they encounter different dinosaurs. And now the family has to figure out what's going on. And the movie is small. It's not about branching out and, the government and what's happening around the world. No, it's about this neighborhood. It's about this family. Like, it's really no other characters in the story. So throughout all that bickering they were doing in the beginning, they have to come together and figure out how to survive and like what's going on. Can we get out of this? How are we going to get out of this, and how do we protect each other? So it's just a good time at the theater. Like, there's some scary, tense moments. It's PG-13, so it's not overly bloody or anything, but there's some cool kills in it. There's a real tense scene with the snake. There's some funny moments. It's not a funny movie, but there are some laugh out loud moments in this movie. I thought Anne Hathaway was great. Like, she was booking it. Like, she was looking like a track star out there. And the kids weren't annoying. Like, usually you have the story, you have these movies with the family, and then they'd be like, kids are annoying. One of them could die, whatever. But these kids weren't annoying. They were thoughtful about each other, and they just weren't in the way. The boy, he had this bow and arrow that he really was terrible with it, but he wasn't like just that annoying kid in the movie, just like always in the way. But The End of Oak Street, it's a good time. Like, there's no post-credit scene or anything like that. It's not setting up a whole bunch of stuff. You get in, you get out, and you have fun with it. So The End of Oak Street, have you seen it? Let me know what you thought about it. I recommend it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Deuces.